Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right?
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, "Are you nervous about this?" She said, "Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history."
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, "I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer." How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
A contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Stop after stop after stop.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Getting that ladder in position.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Headed up that ladder. Set up. You're looking at the playing field. The majority of these women want to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. That move was a thank you shot to the so-called benevolent queen.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. She's rummaging around under the ring here.
Any chance the table will be set up for a roughly spread? Never mind, it never happens. Someone is likely going through it.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Slow her opponent with a kick to the gut, and now going to turn things here.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Able to make a timely escape. Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well. Ripsaw opponent. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Stop them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Sent to the corner.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Now it's Lynch. Reverse DDT. Lynch landing awkward on the outside. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
Ooh. Vicious, downright savage club right there. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Money in the Bank.
She's able to break the hold just in time. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring now.
Heading back to the ring.
That's one way to use the ladder.
deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down. Dramatic action at its absolute best. Uh-oh. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Super kick. Ouch. Smack dab in the center of the ring.
Perfect placement. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
She gets put in the corner. Kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner.
Mudhole stomping. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Can't waste any time now. Gotta get her off that hook.
Up there in this moment, this ladder match is officially hers to lose. Charlotte has the contract. The Queen is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch will climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a 3rd-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Throws her back in from ringside. Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
Victory is literally within her reach here.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Heading to the outside now.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Easy on the target. Give it for the win. Reaching for the prize.
And the opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it.
Charlotte's at the top with the briefcase.
Will she rise back to her throne? The only thing left to do is put her down.
Easier said than done, and you can feel it. The mood has absolutely changed inside this arena.
Charlotte has the contract. The Queen is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch will climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
no safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Getting back into the ring now.
Unloads with the boot. Muay Thai clinch. Multiple knee strikes. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Mudhole stomping.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. Oh, chop!
Set buffety.
Double Russian left.
I like this strategy. Find an ally, clean house together, and settle it between the two of you at the end.
You're looking at the playing field. The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
And Becky's toughness certainly got tested by that hit. He manages to reverse it. Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Driven into the steel steps. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
And with an onslaught of strikes like...
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
And undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
She's been slowed down yet again.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending the ladder very challenging.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch. Solely focused on... really rung their bell.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Meanwhile, we see Charlotte. Oh, a big boot. Stiff hit. A non-stop assault from Tamina here.
Just look at Tamina go.
She's looking winded now.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle.
This is how you wear down your opponent.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Becky's reaching.
Can she unhook it in closer to reclaiming her championship? She's unlocking that opponent.
What a vicious beating.
This fight has reached new heights.
And she's set right in that corner.
Mela just can't seem to stop this offense.
Mela needs to rethink her strategy now. Power slam.
Oh, getting knocked around by the ladder.
Oh, that finds the mark.
It'll be tough to bounce back from that one.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
She's getting that table right where she wants it.
Right, is she? Yeah, looking for the submission.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
I'm not sure if she can escape that.
Yes, she does.
Turns the tides.
Fire is in sight, but is it in reach?
Tamina has it.
Fingertips away from winning the contract.
Look at this.
Off from the rope. She's bringing the fight outside. You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table.
Manhandle slam.
There goes all our notes and my notes.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose.
Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton. The bow, Natalya, doing what she does best.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity.
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Here we go, Byron. Boom. She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
And we just saw some serious offense. Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair. There's no way she can continue on for much longer. Victory is within reach now.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though. She is in
Letting go of her hold here. That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
There you see what it's all about. Tag Team Gold. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell. No tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
Well, a few weeks ago, we saw New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Back into the ring here. Placing him in the corner.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. Forearm to the kidneys. To the small of their back.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We are going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
Come on, we got a new champ here. Stop it.
Takedown, got the shoulders down.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Big blow. Could be. Threat the arena. Took a roll slam. All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free.
Into a chop block. Boom. Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sword
coming for the championship. The champ with a surprisingly quick kick out. Amazing.
Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far.
The way the Cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
Woods finds an opening.
Oh my gosh! Oh, Big E avoids contact.
The champ slowing down some now.
The effects of the Cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Take it over!
Going for the win here!
Kick out after one for the challenger.
Still going to take a massive effort to keep him down.
And that was a precisely measured attack. Not looking good. In this position. Shot to the throat. The challenger enduring the punishment.
He manages to slip out the way.
And that has to bring Jimmy down a peg.
Xavier proving too much to handle with that.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the Cell. He's headed out to the ringside area. One step ahead there. I don't know what they're looking for here.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Holy cow! That chair came in on the fast.
Wow, what a leg sweep. Back into the ring now. Take it out the knee. Man, that'll destroy your ligaments.
Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
The champ holding on by a thread.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Hooked up.
DDT. Uppercut connects.
A quick response to Jay's offense. And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash! The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the